Is Thailand worth coming in 2022? Absolutely. So here's why.
It's good news I got to deliver. Listen up, cause here's the truth.
So firstly, I think a lot of people are not willing to come to Thailand for holidays because of the procedures that they have to go through in terms of quarantine and the paperwork that they have to do. And I would say that the process has been a lot less tedious than before. They've cut down a lot of requirements, and I think it's going to improve and get better in the next month around May. And I think the government will provide an update when it comes closer to May. The next concern is usually about the visa, on how long they can stay in Thailand, because I would assume that many of you guys would not want to travel so far and go through all the procedures only to know that you can stay in Thailand for maybe about 30 days. And I would say that most of the tourists that come to Thailand right now, even for me and my friends, they all can extend their visa and can stay around 3 to 4 months. And I would say that's more than enough time for you to have a great time in Thailand. So the first major benefit right now to come to Thailand is that the hotels are so cheap. Like, look at this hotel on Agoda. There's from the 18th of May to the 19th of May, for example, these prices are in USD. So if you look at this, Kipton is newly built. Like, they're newly built because a lot of the hotels they went through a renovation phase during the COVID period, and they're all brand new now, but a lot of them, they don't have enough customer, and the occupancy rate is quite low, so the prices are quite cheap. You can see, like, this is one of the top 5-star hotels in Bangkok. They are like 200 USD a night, and then like the Carlton is about 76 USD a night. It's absolutely crazy. The prices is so low, right? I would love to stay in one of these hotels for one night, but I've been living in a hotel for the past 1 year, so I got absolutely no need to stay in this hotel as experience for one night. If you are interested to check out my hotel, you can check out my first video. So the next thing is that for people that are coming to Thailand to experience the culture and they want to visit the tourist attractions in Thailand, those famous tourist attractions are quite empty and so much less crowded than the pre-COVID days. So you're not going to have to line up to take photos, anything like that. So for those people that are interested in the cultural aspect of Thailand, to visit the tourist attraction and the landmarks, now is definitely a great time to come with lesser tourists right now. So the next thing we're going to have to talk about is the nightlife in Thailand. I know that there's a lot of people that are coming to Thailand to experience the nightlife, and from the videos and the things that they have heard, they know that the nightlife is pretty dead here. I would say most of the videos on YouTube and the things that they have heard is absolutely true. Most of the time, the bars and the clubs, they have to be shut at midnight, and no alcohol after midnight. Some of them, they are able to run until like 2 a.m, but it's no longer like a full night of partying. So the nightlife is quite tempered down, and you can see from some of this footage in Nana and in Soy Cowboy, the area is a lot less crowded than before. So I would say one of the positive thing about this is that the drinks in the clubs and the bar is a lot cheaper than before. They got discount trying to attract customers to come in. But other than that, yeah, the nightlife is pretty dead, and it's not the same as before. And also there are a lot of bars and nightclubs in Thailand that are already shuttered. So I would say that people that are coming here for the nightlife do not expect it to be the same as before. So the next thing we're going to talk about is shopping and food. So a lot of the touristy area for food and shopping is closed, but that is actually a good thing, because a lot of the shopping and food areas now that are open are catered towards locals. So you're going to get a way better price than before without that tourist markup. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of language barrier there, but I think the shopping and eating experience is still going to be as good as before. You can see that in this footage, this is in MBK, one of the famous shopping mall for shopping for clothes and electronic. You can see that a lot of the shops are closed down and there's a lot less shops and the shops are less packed. But you can see in Platinum Fashion Mall, where it's more catered towards locals, is still doing quite well, and there's a lot of crowd there. So it really depends on your selection on where you're going to shop, and you have to choose where the locals go, and you'll definitely get a good shopping experience. So in terms of food and night market, a lot of the places that used to cater towards tourists have closed down, but the ones that have came back and relocated, they are doing very well and very crowded like before. Like you can see the one in Ratchada train market, they've moved to Ramanai in Jod Fair, and this is one of the footage there. You can see it's very crowded during a weekday. So in terms of shopping and food, you're still going to get very good experience like before, and it's definitely one of the plus point to come if that is one of your goals to come to Thailand. So overall, I would say that the nightlife is quite lacking, but other aspects like culture, shopping and food is going to be as good or even better than before, and you're going to save quite a bit of money coming to Thailand right now before the large crowd of tourists comes. So do not let the procedures hinder you from coming to Thailand to enjoy this wonderful place. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you guys want me to cover, and thank you for watching.